When we read the Megillah together with the Midrashic literature, the rabbis read into the plot a subplot. And when you read the Megillah, it seems like the Jewish people are just hunky-dory happy in Persia. But the rabbis, when they see everybody celebrating the party of Achashverosh, they see this as an affront to Hashem and an affront to Judaism. And according to one opinion, the reason for the entire Purim story and why the Jewish people deserved to be annihilated was because they celebrated the party of Achashverosh. Well, what's wrong about partying with a king? If the president of the United States invites you to the White House to party and he makes sure that everything is kosher, what's wrong with that? So the Midrashic literature sees a subtext into what Achashverosh is partying about. And after 70 years, the Jewish people are supposed to return. It was a prophecy that all of the nations of the world knew about. And even if Achashverosh wasn't involved in the prophecy consciously, the subconscious of all of mankind knew that the Jewish people were supposed to be redeemed after 70 years. And Achashverosh counted 70 years, and it was clear, okay, 70 years went by, the Jewish people were not redeemed. So he's partying, and that the rabbis see the magnificent 180-day gala of Achashverosh as an expression of, that's it, the Jews are gone forever. And even though that's not the official title of the party, it's the subtext of the party. It's behind the scenes. It's deep in the subconscious of mankind and of the Persian Empire. And when the Jewish people are celebrating this together with Achashverosh, according to the students of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, they deserve to be killed. The Jews deserve annihilation for that. And that's not the kind of thing that you party with. And the Jewish people seem to be very happy about joining such a party. It reminds me of something I once heard from Rabbi Meir Kahana, may the Lord avenge his blood. He asked, how come it says that the city of Shushan Nivocha, V'ha'ir Shushan Nivocha, the city of Shushan was perplexed. I mean, after they were, there was an edict to annihilate them, they shouldn't be perplexed. They should be upset. They should be in mourning. And why perplexed? Rav Kahana said, well, the reason why they were perplexed is because they were assimilated. And they thought that the Persians were their good friends. And they thought that they had found peace and that the government of Persia would be the government that would protect them from their enemies, and that this is where they would be able to have good and nice homes in suburbia. This is where they would be able to establish great Torah centers for their children, and they would be able to have private day schools. This was their understanding. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, their good Persian friends have an edict to kill them, and that they have to be annihilated, and they have 1 year to live. And that's why it says that the city of Persia, the city of Shushan in Persia, was nivocha, perplexed and confused, as opposed to sad and mourning. And I think that the understanding of that one word in the Megillah is so meaningful today also, and that all of the Jews who are celebrating the subtext of, the Jews are outside of Eretz Yisrael, the Beit HaMikdash has been destroyed and will never be built again. There's a subtext that goes with empires that are great, whether it's the Persian Empire or any other empire. And celebrating with the Persian Empire, oh yes, we love the Persian Empire. There's a subtext to that celebration. And that subtext is actually an affront to God. And because Jews are not aware that it's an affront to God, they're likely to become perplexed by a sudden change when a whirlwind will have to teach them that Israel is the true place for the Jewish people.